Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Spirit here. Welcome back to some more Ark Survival Ascended on the island map. In today's video, we're going to go and tame ourselves some... basically the king of the skies itself, the Argentavis. Now, here's the thing. We need to go all the way off into the mountains. So the only place where you can find Argies on the island is there's a mountain way over here. There's also the redwoods over here. The volcano is somewhere around here, and within this area is where you can find Argies. You can also find Argies within the snowed area, but most of the time I usually go here first to try and find Argies because funny story, when I was playing the island for the very first time, you can kind of use this as a guide. I basically flew to this island, or not island, this mountain over here. It should be off in like that distance that way. So if you just fly up the coast from here, you should make it to this mountain, and in my opinion, it's a great way to get yourself started on finding an Argie. And we do need Argies so we can continue progressing. Obviously, my Pteranodon is pretty good, but in the future, I think I want to try and tame some more, and I want to get some breeding going, so I definitely need to get better. So yeah, we're going to that mountain all the way over there, because it's one of the good places that you can find Argentavis. And the thing about an Argentavis is they're really good creatures. In fact, they are probably what carried me through my first time ever playing the island. So being able to have one of those is very, very beneficial. Also, they get like weight reductions, they get pretty much everything you could possibly need. They have a heal whenever they harvest corpses. Basically, all around, good tame. And we definitely need one in this adventure. Whoa, hello. Level 140 Dinosuchus. It's got some pretty decent stats on it, honestly. Oh, I would love to tame one of those. That'd be so cool to tame, because I've never tamed a Dinosuchus. But I don't think I can tame it quite yet. I'm not in a position to tame it. Maybe next episode, or maybe the episode after, because I do want to tame one of those. Oh, it'll just depend. It'll all depend. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to tame a Dinosuchus at some point. I'm going to tame all the new creatures. Okay, so we're essentially at the mountain, as you can kind of see on my map. This is probably the best place to look for Argies. Now we just need to find one. Luckily my temperature seems to be okay with the fur armor that I have on, which is so nice. Aha! Some Argies. Let's see, 20, 90... What's going on here? Carno is fighting something. So level 90. Can we get... ooh, 145. That's the one. And it's got some pretty decent stats on it, too. Okay, so if we can just get that 145 all the way up here and trap it, we'll have essentially a really good flyer. Okay, my Pteranodon can fit through here, but the Argie will not be able to. So now we just need to lead it back. Nice, we got him. Took a little bit. From what I understand about the AI, you have to allow them to hit you in order for a trap like this to work, but that honestly went better than I expected. Okay, so now it's just the process of tranking you out without accidentally killing you. That should be enough. There you go. You have a kid somewhere, but I don't really need to take your kid in since it won't be as strong. The other place where you can also find RGs is Carnivore Island, which is right over there. Okay, this should only take about 5 prime meat, and I just put about 12 on there. Looking at stats, stamina's really good. Same with the melee, so obviously we want those, but also we want a high weight stat. That way we can get some good weight to carry more resources. That's a 150 male. Let's go. We have a breeding pair. Okay, well, while I was out, I did collect some drops and got some veggies, some much needed oil, and also some cementing paste. So we're looking pretty good, and in the meantime, our RG tamed up. So let's take a look at your stats. 41 melee is pretty good. 44 stam, 38 health, only 30 weight, which is not very good, but we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. So, oh, I do have the saddle on me. So we're gonna put you on, and then I'm sorry, but your baby is gonna have to die. I do not need it in my life. There's a red drop that spawned. I gotta go get that. That's too good to pass up at this point in time. Well, I'll take some of this stuff. I can, if anything, I can break it down for more metal in the future. So I'll take that. Is that a Cerato? That is. That's a Ceratosaurus. Oh, I want to tame that. I want to tame that. I want to tame everything new. That's an acro. Hi, buddy. There's a lot of fighting going on down there. I didn't know acros could spawn on Carno Island. That's actually sick. That means I could just run around Carno Island whenever I want to find an acro to tame. That's kind of really cool, actually. So now we need to get that 150 RG and bring it all the way back up the mountain so that we can tame it. Now where could it possibly have went? Are you? Nope, you're it. You're the one. Uh-oh. There you are. This is the struggle. Oh my lord, the fog. What is this fog? I have clouds turned off. This doesn't make any sense. I cannot see anything. I have clouds off, right? Yeah. And I also have fog turned off. So I can't see anything. See r.fog0. There, I can actually see. Oh my lord. Hey. Hey. Pesky thing, stop attacking my RG. Oh, come on, you were in. Are you on the opposite side, you douchebag? Oh, come on. Stop being smart. There, finally, you're in the trap. Jesus. That fog is so bad, dude. It's like you can't see anything when that fog is up. Like, what the heck, dude? Okay, well, at least I can knock out the RG now, but that was incredibly annoying. That should knock it out. Perfect. Okay, now we just need to find some prime meat and tame this dude up. Okay, kill the baby. It's good enough for me. Dump it into your inventory. You should eat that up quite quickly because you've been starving out a while. Ooh, a Giga Saddle! That would be really sick to grab up. That's perfect. 79 electronics along with a riot helmet and Giga Saddle. Like, that's really good. And 1 veggie cake. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I will take that. Honestly, the biggest thing out of that drop is like the electronics and the Giga Saddle. The electronics obviously are going to be a little bit more difficult for us to get because the way I used to get silica pearls is I used to mostly kill trilobites or grab them from rivers, and obviously we don't get as much from rivers. So yeah, having those electronics will be great for in the future, but also we will need a better way to get electronics and silica pearls. So maybe this episode I go to the snow biome and try to get some oil, because that's one thing I do need. I need oil, and then I also need more silica pearls, and we could easily get those from the snow biome. The other thing we need is we also need to get some karaku in order to make cryopods. Okay, let's see how you turned out. Oh, you turned out way better. So, okay, let's do a comparison here. So, you got the higher health, you have high stam, you got the higher weight, and you got the higher melee. Okay, so if we breed these two together, we're going to get all the good stats together, and we're going to have a really solid RG to work with. 10 more points into weight is much better than what we had before, so I will indeed take that. We're going to take the saddle off of you, actually. We will toss these items onto you. We don't want to lose you. Okay, am I at the level to make cryopods? Actually, yeah. I am way past level 50, so let's see. I need 10 crystal, 2 metal, 15 hide, or 15 fiber, 5 hide, some oil. Okay, if we get some oil, we can actually see about taming some karaku. What we do need is some crystals, so let me grab up some of this. We don't want to make too much, or we don't want to grab too much, because one thing for certain, we do not have the flying inventory space, so we just want to grab up what we can, and make what we can, and try to do some later. I also will grab up some metal, because I am all out of metal back at this. Want to definitely keep up. Ooh, there's some polymer. Okay, so we might actually be able to make some cryopods right now, actually. Yeah, that actually might be a good idea. We just need hide. Which, I do have hide, actually. I just need fiber. So we don't have enough to make the cryo fridge, but we can make quite a bit of cryopods. We can make 5. That's decent enough for now. The pants and the hat, I need that right now. 'Cause I'm burning to death. Make a sleeping bag just in case. I think I'm gonna die, but I think I can help it. Okay, we're looking for one of a few things in the snow dome. We're looking for oil and we're looking for silica pearls, and those will help me continue to progress through the island. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for those. There are a bunch of mammoths and other stuff in here. In fact, there are creatures that we do need. Some of them being very necessary for progression. We do need to get a building crew together at some point. Oh, that's a 150. I just got 31 points in the weight. That's pretty decent. We want to try and tame these characters. If we can tame the babies, that also would be kind of ideal. But, actually, the babies would probably be the easiest one to tame. I don't think they'll survive a crossbow to the head. Oh, you're attacking me. Slow down. Okay, let's pod you up. Okay, we need at least we need at least a male, so if we can find the— oh, you're 145, coming right after me, aren't you? I do want to tame that 150 though. That 150 mammoth would be so nice to tame up. I think it'd be pretty easy too. Is that silica pearl? Yes. So I need to trap you. Oh, that's not good. No. Come here, buddy. You're not gonna come in this trap, are you? You're too smart, apparently. I'll just use this as like a barrier for you. Is that a Rex? That's a 145 Rex. Are you serious? Good terrible stats though. gonna hang around the water now, aren't you? I better hurry, because that Rex is gonna definitely ruin the tame. I see you. I see you, buddy. You're annoying. Come over here. Come over here, stupid. You got a nice red D. Like, no, 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 no. Hey. Come over here. Come over here. You know, maybe you'll get stuck there and drown. That'll teach you. Oh, there's a level 95 Anki. I do need that as well. Well, that's obviously going to take a while. But I do want to tame this Anki as well. What that is. You're just gonna swim into the middle of the ocean now, aren't you? If you knock out in the ocean, I'll be kind of pissed. You drowning? Yeah, you're drowning. Go figure, dude. Wasted all those trank arrows and I don't even get the darn thing. I think that Alpha Raptor is heading for my mammoth. You died. Ah! Thank the Lord. Ooh, better hatchet I will take. Pants and everything else are basically useless. But you know what? That's a first alpha kill, so I will take that. Pretty good. Ooh, I got 5 levels. What level does this make me now? I'm at level 78. Nice. Very, very nice. We need to take out this male Karaku. Grab up this male. Okay, nowhere to find oil. They look like these. Kind of hard to spot with the naked eye, so you kind of gotta go up to them. But you can get a pretty nice amount of oil out of these. The only other way I think you can get oil on this map is if you kill a Bacillo, and those give a ton of oil, which is useful. However, I've not seen a Bacillo yet, so we need to make sure we have enough to do that. Oh, we did get some skill points after taming the thing. I don't even know what my abilities are. Harvest 2,500 berries. Kill one of the following: Aloe, Carno, Ceratosaurus, Direbear, Perlovia, tame a herbivore. Well, we are about to tame a herbivore, so that's not too bad. But we did get some skill points, so I think I want the hot-blooded one for now. How do I? Oh yeah, this is hot. Any other ones? Reduce fall damage. Let's decrease the amount of spoil timers, and then let's also reduce the load in my inventory. I know it's probably better to level them up before doing something like that, but I think it's just better to have those multiple abilities. Even at 10% seems really good. Ooh, level 100 is actually pretty decent, so let's actually... Okay, this is actually a much safer area. We can actually tame this Anki that's over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Shouldn't be anything to worry about down here. I think this is a pretty safe spot. Come on, buddy. There you go. Perfect. Now the only reason I'm taming a level 100 Anki is because the chances of me finding a high level Anki, especially a living high level Anki, is pretty low. So we just need to grab what we can and settle for it. Same with a Dodic. I don't really know where I'm supposed to find a high level one. Okay, the mammoth looks like it's already tamed up, which is nice. Is there anything good in there? Diplo, there's a mammoth saddle, plus some wool. I will take the wool, and I'll also take the crossbow, because you never know when I'm going to need that. The wool is going to be useful in case I need to make another piece of fur. Which might be necessary since I'm all the way out here, so... Ooh! Buried treasure map. That's actually sick. So how much oil is that in total? That's, that's 4 stacks of oil. That's at least pretty decent. Yeah, look at that. Wonder where this is at. That's 1,000. Okay, that's 1,000 meters that way. So literally, we can go after that. After we grab up these tames. There you go, big dog. Alright. You still got some carrots in you. Nice. Okay, let's pod you up. Hopefully I don't need a cryo fridge, otherwise this is gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to unpod these guys until I get a cryo fridge. Okay, and this Anki is nearly tamed up, so by the time we get back it should hopefully be tamed up, and then all we have to do is find a Dodic, tame that, or we can carry it back to base. Probably carry it back to base and tame it there, because I just looked at the recording, we're about 2 hours in. And this is definitely a lot longer than originally, so yeah. The big thing is, to tame a Dodic, we're gonna need to just carry it back, because obviously, like, I could tame it out here, but the video is already so long, so, obviously, once we get this all settled, we'll be fantastic. There you go, now you're actually tamed. Get in there, buddy. Okay, we don't need any of that. Alright, all that's left to find is a Dodic. Then we have basically everything to move to a new base. And then we also need... Oh, it's a 140 feet now. We'll come back if you're still alive. Okay, finding a Dodic might actually be pretty hard. Mainly because they just look like a rock, and the chances of us finding them are going to be insanely difficult. Ooh. Oh! Wow! 489.7 damage, fabricated sniper rifle with over 1,000 durability. That is insane. I am 100% taking that. Oh man, that's so strong. Okay, now all we need is to find a Dodic, and this will be considered a very successful episode. Oh, is that a 150 Rex? Hold on, I saw 150. Yep, that's a 150 Rex with 25 points into health and not much else going for it, honestly. I was hoping that'd be a little better, but given the circumstances, I guess I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. But, I mean, at 150 Rex, I will keep that in mind, because maybe we come back and tame that. 150 is still pretty good at the end of the day. Its stats aren't overly fantastic, but it is a 150.
1 hour later.
Alright, well, I cannot find a Dodic to save my life, so I guess we'll have to tame one when we find one. In the meantime, the Yankee's just gonna have to do for stone harvesting for now, in terms of everything. So, it's not the worst in the world, but at least we have our building crew, and we also have our RGs for carrying all our supplies. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't get pounced on by a raptor, but you know what, I'm gonna take what I got. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you all have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more. And, you know, feel free to comment down below where you think I'm gonna put my new base. Because, you know, the raft is nice, but it's not gonna last forever. So, we got a lot done, and we're gonna do a lot more in the next one. So, take care, peace out, and we'll see you all next time. Later.
I'ma blow up.